Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me in this video message. I have been having a lot of happy, bubbly feelings as I get ready to share a little bit about where this Substack is going. And I want to use this opportunity to share a little bit about my own journey so far, what my vision is, and also offer a little gift to all of you who are already here and hopefully will join me in the next version of Her Way Home. So let's start with just my own leadership story. Um, I have worked for nearly 15 years in the global social impact sector. I worked in the education space, in women empowerment space, in craft preservation, um, and have managed teams, diverse teams across age groups, cultures, and time zones. Um, and it has been an incredibly rewarding journey to be in a space where you are not responsible solely, but collectively in the growth of others. During this time, to honor my commitment to supporting women feel empowered, I launched a slow fashion brand back in 2020 that offered um, my clients, my customers, an opportunity to choose sustainable clothing, sustainable fashion that also preserved Indian craft cultures while also creating dignified livelihood opportunities for women artisans. This was something that I ran from 2020 to 2024. And while I loved every minute of the work I did with female founders as well as women benefiting organizations across India, I soon found myself getting burnt out and be plagued with anxiety. And I felt like something was missing, that I wasn't really living up to my life's purpose in the correct format. So, yes, I was supporting women and helping create livelihood for them, but I don't think that was the right path for me. But because of, fear of failure as well as of other people's opinions, I kept going till the point that my body started to show physical manifestation of the anxiety that I was in. It started with thyroid issues, then acne, then insomnia. I had hives, which, if you have been following me for a while, you saw that happen. I had back to back miscarriages. And at the end, not really end, but the near end of, me not listening to my body was a trip to the ER, to the emergency room, because my face swell up because of my hives reaction. Not allergy, I'm not allergic to anything, just stress and anxiety that took me to the ER. And at that moment, I decided to make a choice to come home to myself. That's also why the Substack is called Her Way Home. I decided that it was time for me to listen to what my body and my soul was trying to tell me, to ignore any fears or the embarrassment that I was feeling because I was struggling and not living up to my true potential, but really to stop, to pause, and to step into what is my true purpose. So last year, around this time, I wrapped up my company, my fashion brand, went on a few months break to heal my relationship with my own body and mind. And also at the same time got pregnant. I healed my hypothyroidism, so I don't have thyroid issues anymore. I healed my acne. I'm not wearing much makeup, just the eyeliner, but you can see there's some marks of the battles, battle scars that I've gone through, but I've healed my acne. uh, and this summer, I gave birth to the cutest baby girl. So I also got pregnant and stayed pregnant. And yesterday, she turned 3 months old, and I felt a strong calling that this was the right moment for me to share my plans with you all. In December, I've decided that this blog, which was more a personal healing blog, I'm going to turn it into an online sisterhood for women who are looking to step into their own powers, because I truly believe that healing and expansion work for women happens best in community with each other. So I wanted to design a low stakes, soft entry into your own leadership journey, which is what this Substack will become. Um, Using my experiences and lessons, I've created a program called Route to Rise, which also includes an annual calendar, which is what we will follow here on Substack. It is going to blend in both science and spirituality based tools, but also just my own learning experiences as we step into a more regenerative leadership for ourselves. So, today, what I want to do is share a little bit about what the future would look like. So, as you all know, everything that I write, everything that I post until now has been free. But from December 2025, so just in 3 months, um, the reflections that I share, the articles, the posts, the tools that I will be sharing, it includes from journal prompts to other spirituality based and science based tools that I plan to share. The subscriber chat, which will be the chat function, you all know, but it'll only be for paid subscribers where you can ask questions directly to me as well as the larger community around your own leadership journey, as well as the sisterhood circles, which happen every month, where we collectively come together to journal, and then we'll also start to have more discussions. All of that will be offered only to the paid subscribers. Um, as a free subscriber, you will still have access to occasional posts and live interviews with women that I want to do, especially because I know some spectacular women with amazing leadership journeys themselves, and I want to share that with everyone. So, those things will remain free. But if you would like to do a little bit more intimate work around your own leadership journey, then the membership model would be the one for you. Um, and last time when I was running my business, I had a lot of um, limiting beliefs around money and what I could ask and what I could charge and how money flows. But this time I've realized for all the effort and the love that I am and will be putting into the community, it is fair to ask a monetary compensation for it. However, I also want to make sure that it's this community is accessible to my sisters in India, in Finland, and all around the world. So the price for the membership is only €3 per week or €12 per month, which is basically the same as buying a cup of coffee for me every week or lunch once a month. But with that, you'll get access to all these benefits. And today, because yesterday my daughter turned 3 months, I decided to add a little surprise icing on the cake as well. And so, what that is for all the women who will buy the annual membership before the 1st of December, which is before we officially start, I will also gift a 90-minute one on one leadership coaching session for free. This could mean you can define what is stopping you from stepping into your own power, what is the obstacle in your leadership journey, and I will coach you through whether it's a knowledge, a skill, or a mindset block that you're experiencing. After December, the same 90-minute sessions will be priced at around €300. So if you want to have this one on one with me, I think this might be a great place to start. The annual membership is for €111, so even cheaper than €3 per week or €12 per month. Um, yeah, and that's kind of the extra love that I wanted to share for women who will be opting in already now. We have 3 months before the start of December, and in these 3 months we can already have our conversation, and then from December we will start the Route to Rise calendar here on Substack, where we'll be going through 4 stages, which is rooting, seeding, blooming, and harvesting across every quarter of the year. But we're not starting January, we're starting December. So there is some insight into that as well. But I will share that more once we go live with the sisterhood. But I wanted to use today to invite you all in. I'm stepping into my own leadership by opening this space up to all of you and asking you to step into yours as well. If you have any questions about anything that I shared in this video, please feel free to DM me. My DMs are always open. You can message me here on Substack or on Instagram, or just reply to this email. Um, but yeah, I will stop here. I'm so excited to start this new journey with you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing so far. And I hope I will see you on the other side as well. And yeah, let's root and rise together. Lots of love.